they had a picture of that, I wouldn't have picked that place. But anyway, guys, so I'm gonna get on out of here. But by the way, someone was asking what's the text number. If you text the word money to 87948, the number's 87. It's always 87948. I'll just give you different text words to go with it. So text the word money to 87948. And another thing that we're doing, we're trying to do this in the Black Business School, and I hope you'll support this. We're trying to really, I just believe that in our world, in our community, I think that we should just listen to Black women more. I kind of just feel like sometimes there's like this weird energy where I don't like when people disrespect Black men because, you know, when we show up properly, we deserve to be respected. And I think that there are plenty of women that respect us. And I know there are lots of men who respect Black women, but I really kind of feel like it's a little harder online for Black women. I think sometimes people can be nasty in their comments and all that. So we just made an effort to, we have a YouTube channel called Fly Nubian Queen. And so we created this show called Fly Nubian Money. And Fly Nubian Queen has about 500,000 subscribers. And we just said, okay, let's get some smart Black women, let them do their thing. So my wife is one of them. She's one of the Fly Nubian Money panelists, and Jade Arendelle and some really good people, Dr. Lene Javette and a few others. And they do this every day at 1 o'clock. And so I hope you'll pop in and just say some supportive words to the ladies. Like just make some positive comments, you know, to help them kind of get recognized for their greatness. I mean, I've been recognized, you know, for what I do, and I love y'all for that, and I appreciate that so much. It warms my heart when I see it. But I want other people, like I want all of us to be seen for our greatness, right? So anyway, they do this every single day at 1 o'clock p.m. Eastern, Monday through Friday, every day. Just like my classes every day, except I'm 7 days a week. They're doing their thing Monday through Friday, every single day at 1 p.m. Eastern. So if you would like to be notified when they go live, if you could also pull out your phone and text the word Queens, Queens with an S, to 87948, just like Queens, New York, to 87948. And then when you get that notification, if you could just click on the button, come in and just, you know, listen to the ladies. You will learn a lot. They are smart. They have these amazing financial backgrounds, and I think these should be the teachers in our community. And we know that the Black woman is the first teacher, period, that we have. We know how much the Black woman has held things down for us, and that's why I have that loyalty. People make fun of me because I'm so loyal to that, but I am, because it's like, well, what more can you be loyal to than the person that's responsible for your existence, right? So Black women, you know, gave us life, and fathers are great. I think fathers are really important. I think that there's a separate conversation that should be had about what great things Black men are doing. I think we get misrepresented so badly because they'll promote the ignorant rapper before they promote the hardworking, intelligent father and husband that really loves his family and is doing the right things. So there's a conversation to be had about men for sure, and that's one that I love having as well. But just when we're talking about the ladies, and I think it's because Mother's Day just passed, I really just think that I really think it's important to know that love is a verb. And love is not just a word. It's not just a feeling. It's a verb. Like, okay, if I love you, how am I going to show up and show you that I love you? What can I do that's going to really make your life a little bit better? And it might be something as simple as opening the door for you, or saying something positive to you, or if you have a business, buying something from you if I can. And so I hope you'll join me in supporting the ladies on Fly Nubian Queen. So if you text the word Queens to 87948, and come in there and just, you know, and especially if you see some trolls, you know, like let them have it, you know, because we ain't doing that stuff over here. We're going to support our women, and we're going to be glad that they're smart. We're going to be glad that they're successful. There's no jealousy, no competition here. You should not be competing with Black women, guys. I just want you to, I'm sure most men understand that, but for those who are not sure, you know, don't let those insecurities mess with you, because I think the dynamics between Black men and Black women are very different financially. I really do. I just think, you know, you have women that are some of the most capable, most educated women on the planet, and you have to support that. Doesn't mean you always have to match it pound for pound, or go toe to toe. Sometimes she may have a little more education or make a little bit more money. And I think she also has some work to do, right, in terms of understanding what that means and not leading to him to feel emasculated because of that. But then also, you know, sometimes we can self-emasculate. Like I can be embarrassed. And I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm gonna make a confession. Then I'm gonna be done. I'm doing a stream of consciousness. I hope I don't offend anybody with all this, but if I do, then I apologize. Just chalk it up to my ignorance. But I'm gonna tell you the honest to God truth. When I was 28 years old, I met a nice lady who was 30 years old. And I was in grad school. I was broke as hell. I was making like $12,000 a year. And I met this lady who really liked me, who was she was professional. Like she had some good job, making good money. I don't know how much she made or whatever. She had her own house, and she like, clearly made more money than me, right? And that made me feel a little weird. You know, that made me feel almost kind of inadequate, almost like I was a kid trying to date an adult, you know. And the thing was, all this was on me. This was me putting this on myself. I think that if I had just, shown up as myself and did my best and whatever, and I think maybe she saw my potential. I mean, I was about to make a lot of money. In 2 years, I was making over six figures myself, but I remember just kind of feeling strange and saying, and I was young, I was a kid, I was 28, and I remember just kind of saying, gosh, I've never dealt with this before. So I think sometimes that can also happen. Like if you just never dealt with something, like I've never been with a woman who's 6 feet tall, like that. I don't know what to do with that. That's new, right? So I really encourage you to kind of do that self-reflection so that you don't stand in your own way. And that's it. So, but I'm glad I married my wife. My wife is great and she makes money too. So it's like, there's lots of educated Black women that are doing well. They're out here, and I congratulate all of you for being that. And I also encourage you to look past some of the immaturity that you might see in terms of how people react. But at the same time, I think we all have to do the work ourselves as well. So all that accountability really does start at home. It doesn't start with me pointing at that person or that person. It starts with me pointing at myself. So anyway, I hope this discussion was beneficial to you. We're going to be back tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Eastern. So if you're not on the text list yet, make sure you text the word morning to 87948 so that I can send you a notification when we go live. I'll do that maybe about twice a week, something like that. And then on top of that, what else is new? If you want to get a free copy of that training I talked about called how to start a business when you're broke, just go to b1startup.com, be the number one startup.com, and you can feel free to have that. All right. Have a good day, everybody. God bless you. Thank you so much for listening.